Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So I am Aisha Mazman, the chairperson for today's negotiation session. So we're going to look at about the new curricular subjects to propose to the faculty. So how are we going to do this negotiation session? We are going to rank the top three and the bottom three first. We are going to rank the most preferred, and then the third, and then the three least preferred. Um, so yeah, that is how we do. So first of all, I want to ask the first person, which is Adila. So what is your opinion? Uh, what is your opinion about the first one? I mean, like the most preferred curriculum subjects to propose to the faculty.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Adila Arifah. Okay, in my opinion, the most preferred for the new curricular courses is tailoring, because in my opinion, tailoring is a good skills. Because it's not nowadays, it's not everyone knows how to sew a shirt or a blouse. So it's a good knowledge for the students when they take part in these courses, which is tailoring. This is the my point of view. Next, it also can make money in the future too, because when you have tailoring skills, you can you you can uh, you can use it in the future. You can make money with your own skills, with your knowledge. You can be a good teller. You can be a famous teller. This is my opinion. How about you guys?
Hi, my name is Farah Adiba. So I'm choosing a different idea where I'm choosing the most preferred is modern dancing. I think, in my opinion, it is quite fun for certain people, and you can experience a new thing where before this you never learn about modern dancing, and now you learn modern dancing. So it's a new thing and it's very interesting. And modern dancing also can improve your flexibility, agility, and also your muscle strength. So when you do this modern dancing, you can stay fit and stay healthy for yourself. So that is my opinion.
Sorry, but I do not agree with para Adiba and also Adila, because I think the most preferred is supposed to be event management, because we can see when we manage an event, we can meet new people and also learn how to manage an event. It's give us opportunity, a new experience. If you want to say about tailoring is and modern dance, that we can learn online. But event management is something that you cannot learn online, and you have to experience it yourself. That's my opinion.
Yes, yes, I agree with Ayu because my personal ranking for courses, new courses, curriculum is also about event management. In my opinion, if event management is a good co-curricular courses because in the future we know that we will work in organization, so we will facing many events, many ceremonies, so we need that skill of event management. In event management also we will learn to how to develop our leadership skill, and we develop how to work under organization. So it is a good experience if we choose a co-curricular courses for event management.
All right, so I got all your points, and I am also agree with Ayu and also Nuha. I rank the event management course as the most preferred new curriculum subject to propose to the faculty, as we know that as we grow older, in our university life, or even if we are already participate in the industry, we have to manage lots of events. Even though we are not the project director, at least we know the basic skills to manage the event. So in university, it is the best place for us to polish that skills. So as we already have the majority opinion, we decide to rank the event management course to propose to the faculty as the most preferred course. All right.
All right.
So now we are going to the second. Um, wait a moment. Okay, so we go to the second most preferred course. Okay, so for my opinion, I rank the um, social social media management. I rank the oh no sorry, I rank the making contents for social media as the second most preferred, because as we all know, almost everyone in university, not in university, for everyone in university social media, I can say 99.9% students use social media. So we actually have to use the social media wisely, and some people do not know how to use it wisely. So it is the best. It is the one of the best course that we can learn in university for me.
Yeah, I
So
do agree because I'm choosing the same thing. I'm choosing making contents for social media as the sixth one because I think it can enhance your creativity when you always making content for social media. So nowadays, like we have a lot of YouTubers and they create a lot of contents and they can create money with that. So when you join making content for social media as a new curricular subjects, so you can refer to that particular YouTubers so that uh, you can create your own content.
Yes, I also agree with Aisha and Farah Adiba because as we can see in this new era, everyone using internet for social media, and also when we learn how to make new content for the social media, we can be more creative and not only benefit for us but also benefit for other people that see our social media.
all right. So
Personally,
for oh yeah yeah, okay, Nuha, proceed. Your
okay,
opinion.
okay. Personally, I also think that making social media content is a good co-curricular courses because I think as a student we must do something for our community. So I think making social media content will involve a community not as a direct but indirectly we can make a contents that influence or give a positive vibe for our community. That's all from me.
I also want to add something. When you said, like Farah Adiba said, it can make money. Yeah, also, and also it can build some confidence level. When you do some media social, you have to be open with everyone. You have to be sociable person. So it also can build confidence level in the person who did kind of videos or some dancings or whatever. So it can also build confidence and spiritual kind of skills in the making of media social contents.
All right. Okay. So all of us are agreed to rank the social making content for social media as the second most preferred. Okay. So now we go to the third most preferred course. So I want to hear Farah opinion. What is your rank?
I'm choosing cycling as the third most preferred because it is a healthy activity where we can produce sweats by doing cycling. So as you all know, most of the students stay just in the room, so they need to be more productivity, be more be more active, and doing cycling they can stay fit and stay healthy.
in my in my point, I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay, I think the less preferred is we are going.
We are choosing the third rank, most
Oh,
preferred.
okay. The third rank. Okay, the third rank. Prefer is I think it's better to be tailoring, because nowadays it's hard to make money, right? So it's hard to make money and to find money. So tailoring is the best. It's the best way. It's one of the way to make money instead of other than making media social contents, because as I say like that before, the skills of tailoring we can use in the future. So when some of the students have graduates did not really work in their fields, they can use their skills in tailoring to be the one that of source of finding money.
All right. What about Ayu?
For me, I do not agree with Farah and Adila because I think cycling and quite tailoring is quite um, have we have heard before. But I think the homestay hosting is something that unique that we can try new things before if we do not have time to be sociable with other people. By homestay hosting, we can meet new people and also we can be more sociable by communicate with other people. I think it's a good opportunity to get to know each other.
Okay, I'm sorry to disagree with you because I think that 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 most preferred is modern dance because the main skill that the main skill that we will develop in performing a dance is confident. Actually, it takes a lot of effort when we get on stage in front of people and performing a dance. So I think it can boost our confidence, and also will feel very enjoy.
All right. Okay. So for sorry for oppose your opinion, Nuha. I personally agree with Farah because I think cycling is the sorry. Okay, sorry. All right. So I rank cycling as the third most preferred because for me, if cycling has to be a subject, then every student, all the students that take that course, that subject, will have to go out because, as far as said, some students do not like to go out. They like to be in room, so um, they're not exposed to the surrounding. So the only way to force that kind of students to go outside and stay healthy is by make this cycling as the subjects in university. That is my opinion. So what about you guys?
I think I can be quite agree with both of you, Aisha and Farah, because if I think it's a good opportunity to meet new people also. Because when we cycling, we do not cycling alone. We have friends to cycling. So I think it's a good idea.
All right. So for Adila and Nuha, do you all agree with it?
Okay, I can see your point. But I think when we talk about healthy and friends, when we do a modern dance, we also actually living a healthy life because in modern dance you also make a movement and make a movement so that we make us feel more healthier. Also, talk about friends. We also do dance with our friend, and I think we will feel more enjoy dancing with our friend. I think.
Yeah. I for me because previous ranking, my previous rank, I'm choosing modern dancing as the first one as most preferred. So, comparing to modern dancing and cycling, I I'm choosing modern dancing as the third one.
Yeah.
So for Adila,
Uh, in my opinion, I see that there's some good points for cycling in to be the new courses for the third rank, because as you all say, there is a good, we can have a healthy lifestyle when we do cycling, when we also can make new friends, we also can see the nature. So I think, yeah, maybe it's the best third rank.
all right. So I can see all of our points, and I can say that modern dance and cycling, they have quite similar characteristic, but the difference is, for me, modern to dance, every we need a passion. All right. So if we do not have the passion to dance, so it might quite tough for students that do not have intention to dance. But for cycling, it is relatable to all students. All students can participate in cycling without, even though they are not having the high confident level, they still can cycle. So for me, to compare cycling and modern dance, I can rank cycling as the third most preferred. All right. Okay. So
Yes.
I think so how about you both, Nuha and Farah?
I think we can deal with
Okay.
it. I think as the third one.
I can see your point and also deal with cycling as third most, right?
All right. Okay. So we decide to rank cycling as the third most preferred, and now we are going to the bottom, the least preferred. So what is your opinion, Ayu? What is your rank?
Honestly, I think the least preferred is supposed to be novel writing because I think it's quite boring, and also it, you have to have the passion and creativity to be interested in novel writing, and I think not all of the student will interested in this course.
Yeah, for me, I'm choosing homestay hosting as the least preferred one because homestay hosting is like someone who is willing to share their home for guests where we don't know about their culture, their background. So it's quite dangerous actually to lend our house for them. So for me, I'm choosing homestay hosting as the least preferred one.
Sorry to interrupt. I agree with Ayu. The novel writing is the least preferred because when you want to write something, especially the novel, you have to have many ideas. You have to elaborate the imagination of writing the novel. You have to know the storyline. When how to make the story interesting from the first until the last chapter. So I think you have in the novel writing, you have too many points, you have too many knowledge instead when doing some novel writing. So I agree with Ayu. Novel writing is the less preferred. How about you guys?
I agree with Farah. With Farah because I think that homestay hosting is least preferred because as Farah said that homestay hosting is sharing a house with other people, and it is not very, it is not convenient for every one of us to share houses with someone that we barely know each other. So I think the homestay hosting is the least preferred.
All right. Okay. So for me, actually, I rank the modern dancing as the least preferred subject to propose. But then, after I heard for who is just now, Ayu and Adila, about the novel writing. Then I agree with them to rank novel writing as the least preferred because um, I think like novel writing and modern dancing, they have the same feature if we talk about passion. Like if we talk about these things, we need to have passion to do, and then we are willing to do it without being forced. But then the difference was the difference is novel writing is much pressured than modern dancing. So I agree with Ayu and Ayu and Adila, sorry, to rank novel writing as the least preferred. And for me, for homestay hosting, I don't think that it is too worse to propose to be ranking as the least because it is quite interesting subjects to learn, you know, like yeah, not everyone is willing to lend their house for foreigners. But then here, this is the class for us to have the thinking outside the box, you know. Somehow after the class, then we will know the advantage of the homestay hosting. That is my opinion.
Yes, I agree with Aisha because I think the homestay hosting is a unique course to do, and also it's a new thing for us to try. And if we want to do the novel writing, we need to have a talent, and not everyone has a talent. So I think homestay writing is better than novel. Homestay homestay hosting is better than novel writing. So the least prefer I choose is novel writing.
So Farah, do you have anything to say or to point out?
I can agree with you because like novel writing, I choose for the second least preferred. So we can choose novel writing as the least preferred one.
All right, so same goes to Noha, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I also agree with Farah, and all of you.
All right, so we decide novel writing as the least preferred subjects to propose. And now we go to the second least preferred. So, Adila, do you have any opinion?
Okay, for the second least preferred, I would choose the homestay hosting. Yeah, like Farah said, it can be dangerous when you lending your house to people, to new people. So maybe the homestay hosting would be my second least preferred.
All right.
How
So,
about you guys?
yeah. So for Nuha, do you have what did you put on the second least preferred?
In my opinion, I choose second least preferred as homestay hosting. As I said early that homestay hosting can make us feel very inconvenient because I think all of us might have some privacy when we want to stay in a home. So it is not convenient for us to share and to live with other people or we call a stranger.
Okay.
For
So, for me, I actually rank the modern dancing again as the second. It is actually the least preferred, but then I changed. I rank that as the second least preferred because for me, um, it is not everyone is entertained with the modern dancing. I mean, like everyone likes to look, but to learn, so I guess not everyone will like it. So if they have to take that course, it may be that it may make them feel burdened, or they would not take that subject seriously because they just don't like it. They don't like to point out themselves and go to dance. That is for me.
Yes, I
So,
also agree with Aisha because I think I also choose it as the second least preferred because if we can say about the modern dance, we if we try to search it online, we can find how to do modern dance. So I don't think that it's quite an interesting subject to be included in the course. And also, um, for the modern dance, if you do not have passion and also do not have talent, I think it will be quite disaster for you to join it. Although you can get new experience, but I think will make you have a low confidence if you cannot do well in modern dance. That was my opinion.
All right. So, can I add something? Okay. So, if we compare modern dance and homestay hosting, if we compare the learn method, so I can say modern dance is quite harder to learn rather than homestay hosting. Like both of them, we will need to we need to have the passion, the interest to learn. But then if we have to take that subject, I can say modern dance is harder because dance is not easy. Every all dance, no matter ethnic dance, traditional dance, or even modern dance, it is hard to learn, so it might pressure the students. But for the homestay hosting, I think it is the relaxed subjects to learn, even though we are not interested about. But then if it is not too burden the students, then we will willingly to learn that subject.
Yes.
So how about Adila, Nuha, and Farah? What is your opinion?
Okay, personally, I rank that modern dance as a third most preferred. So, compared to hosting, okay, I will still choose homestay hosting as my second least preferred because I think homestay hosting is sharing a house with a stranger there. So the cons that we have here is we will have a problem to respect each other principle of each other personally life. So it will affect our life and also the other party's life. So I think homestay hosting is second least preferred.
Yeah, for me also, I think homestay hosting as the second least preferred because it's not very convenient to be the new curricular subjects as it. I think we are not exposed enough with this new idea like homestay hosting, so we don't know a lot of things about it.
Yeah, I also agree with Farah and Nuha because homestay hosting is when you let new people staying at your house with different background, with different culture. So it can give the kind some of culture shock. So it's not good. I think it's not good because when the people have to receive the different culture and different religion, so religious, so I think it's not. So I think homestay hosting is the second least preferred.
All right. So, okay, I can see your point. So we are not exposed to that. The homestay hosting, we are not exposed. We are not exposed to that. So this is what the class aim for. Because in class we learn how to being a good homestay host, and also we actually exposed by the things that we have never know before. Maybe we are not even want to share our house, but it is an interesting thing to do. So maybe in the class, if they have these subjects in the faculty, so we can expose our mind. We can think other opinions rather than our opinions. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I get what you mean, and when I say that the homestay hosting is quite interesting because we never tried it. And also, if you want to say about the safety, it's not like you can have your own regulation about the homestay hosting. Your own when they go to your house. So when they go to your house as a guest, they will also respect your your role as it was the respect each other. That's what the main reason of homestay hosting.
Um, uh, like for Aisha and also Ayu, you are the one that disagree, but for us, like Ainuha and Adila, so I think majority of us agree to choose homestay hosting as the second least preferred one.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. So since we have the majority opinion here, so we are going to decide homestay hosting as the third least preferred course to propose to the faculty. All right. So okay, moment. Um, okay. So we go to the third least preferred. So for me, no, I want to know your guys' opinion first. So, what is your opinion? Can I know your opinion, Nuha?
Okay, in my opinion, I choose third least preferred as to be a tailoring because I think tailoring. I know that tailoring is we can develop our skill, but I think it's kind of boring for me also. So because I believe that not everyone of us have a passion in tailoring. I I also think when we do something that we don't have any passion or interest, we will waste our time. That's all from me.
But I think as Adila has mentioned before, the tailoring can make money, and I think actually it's a good thing. And I do not choose it as the least preferred. So I choose least preferred as the modern dance, as I said before, because I cannot see the that it was better than tailoring. So I think modern dance is not better than tailoring.
I agree with Ayu, because modern dance you have to have some flexibility to dance. So and not everyone have the flexibility. So because when you want to dance, you have to have patience about it. And compared to tailoring, as I said before, tailoring is one of the way we or the students can make money. So so I think this is the modern dance is the third least preferred in my point.
Um, for me, I'm comparing tailoring and also modern dancing. I actually choose modern dancing as the fourth rank, and the third rank is tailoring. But I can see your point, so I can agree with that. Tailoring can be the fourth rank, and the modern dancing can be the third rank.
All right. So for me as well, I actually same with Nuha. I personally rank tailoring as the third least preferred, but as I can see, tailoring has more benefits than modern dance, and also modern dance just now is my least preferred rank. So I decide to for me, I rank modern dance as the third least preferred. Third least preferred rank. So so we all agree, right? Modern dance as the third least preferred. So I think the last was the what
Tailoring,
is the fourth rank?
Tailor
tailoring.
Tailoring.
Tailoring. All right. So okay. So I will repeat. Okay. So I will repeat the rank by sequence from the seven to one, from the most preferred to the least preferred. All right. So first, the most preferred was event management, and then making content for social media. Number five, cycling, and then tailoring. Um, what is the three? Modern dancing.
modern, yeah.
homestay hosting, and the last and the least preferred is novel writing. So now,
Yes.
okay, I will give time for us to calculate our marks, and then I will ask again. All right, your marks.
Right.
So moment. You guys can put your marks at the chat section. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so since we already have the mark, so the highest mark, the winner for this negotiation session is Ayu, with 134
I
marks.
know what actually.
I know
Ayu,
her.
I
Yeah,
know
I know.
how.
sorry.
Okay.
138, I know her.
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. All right, so congrats to Ainuha. She is the winner of the negotiation session with 138 marks. All right, so thank you for all your cooperations. I really enjoyed this session so much. So till we meet again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.